Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to do or start your web application development. All right. So first, let's create a folder. Okay, I call it my app. Okay, for those who have attended my lecture, will have remember. Okay, if this is your first time, yeah, you can just follow the instruction here. So once you open up this, you have a folder. So we will develop our software inside here. Depending on you, I like to use VS Code. So what I do now is I'm going to open up a command prompt. Okay, in this part. Okay, let me change to this guy. Then I'll just do a code here. I'll start run. Okay, so that's where you get your Visual Studio started. Okay, so once you run it, it will start. Okay, so for a start, you need to have installed a Visual Studio Code. If you don't know where, you can pause the video now. Go and go to your Chrome, Google, and then you download and then you install this. Now, there are a few things more that you probably want to install, which is to host your web page. Let me find you an example. Okay, so you can go here. Uh, you can go for for the VS Code. This is where you download. Okay, so you can go here and you just type VS Code. You can download this, and then we need a XAMPP. XAMPP basically is to host and run your application locally. This is mainly for development. For you to develop HTML, CSS, JavaScript, it has a PHP and also a database inside as well. So it should be good enough for us to do our web application. But nevertheless, this is just for development tool lah. So we are not supposed to use it to really host our application. Now, along the way, I need you to install another software. It's called Git. Okay, go and download this Git. This is actually a version control for you to version control your application. Now, why we need this is later on I'm going to share with you on how to host our website in GitHub. So I will need you to go and sign up one account in GitHub. So you go GitHub and then you sign in here. All right. So once you have all this ready, then we can start to do our coding. Now, let's start with our coding. So since we are in the folder of this app that I created, so you can create a new folder, you can text file here, and then of course you can start to type your program here, your HTML program here. Let's Let me save this to HTML. Otherwise, the autocorrect will not happen. Okay. Um, you would want to save this as index because this is our first HTML file. Yeah. Okay. So once you have that done, your HTML should uh, appear on its own already. Okay. So you will have this we call IntelliSense. Let me enlarge this larger so you can see. Okay, so you should have an IntelliSense ready. Okay, but you have to save first. Okay, otherwise it's like just now what I'm trying to save it's just not working. Okay, once you have IntelliSense, um, the everything will just appear automatically on its own. Okay, okay. My first web application. Uh, so usually you put it into a head. Yep. So you can take this guy, you can put it here. Yep. And then we have our body. Yeah, so this is a basic HTML structure where you want to type your thing here. Okay. Now once you save it already, right? Then your this HTML you can just if you see it appear in the folder and if you double click it, it will just run like that. Okay, so your title appear here. This is how your web structure looks like. Now, let's see what we want to do. Maybe we want to, include an image. Okay, let's do an image. First of all, let's find a image. Okay, image of Earth. Of course, if you go for GIF, right, you should be some that will might have animations. Yeah, you can click on this guy. Yeah, let me see if I can download this one. Save image as uh, desktop. Let me put into my app folder. Yeah. Okay, I call it earth.gif. All right. So I have earth.gif now. Now let's check this guy out. You should see something like that. Now I want to put this into my web. So this I'm going to do it. Um, Maybe I make a divide. Then over here, image. Then you can have source. Earth dot gif. Okay, let me save this. Let me see if I run this guy and see. Yeah, so it's one moment. You just have to set the path right. Yes, EARGIF. Okay. Make sure the file name is so okay. So yeah, it has to be this. Save. And then you run again. You should over here. Click again. Yep. You can see it should work this way. Yeah. Okay. Uh, okay. Like, how you want to adjust the image size? You can you can actually do here yourself here. This is how you do it. I think you can do height equals to 128 with 128. Let me save and see if I will have that changes. Yep. Okay, just let show you. Yeah, it's much smaller now. Okay, so let's say we are now done. Okay, let me check my web here. I'm showing you the page again. If I refresh it, you can see it here. Okay, so let's say we have done this page now. Once we have done this page, what we need to do is, okay, we want to host it. Now you host it, I think you have a few ways now, which I mentioned to you earlier, which you can use XAMPP to do it. Okay, let's see if I have downloaded that. The XAMPP, I have two versions. One version that I have here is the one, the standalone one. Basically, I think you just have to double click this guy, you run it. Yeah. Let me see, this guy has an error here. Yeah, probably because not installed version. Let me see. Maybe let me try run as administrator. Yes. Oops. Yeah, this guy probably has this some permission error. That is fine. No, I will fix that in a while. But meanwhile, let me convert this. Wait. Let me look for the errors. It just went off. Okay. Let's not use that. If this guy doesn't allow me, I have downloaded another one, which is the installer. Okay, I think we can just install this one. So just give it a moment and let it install it. And then we should have a web server. And then we can have our things inside and then run it. Okay, so before that, I also want to show you another thing, which is you can also, let's say if you want to host it, just page simply, by using local VS Code, you can actually look for the marketplace. You can look for something like this five server, live server. You can use this live server. Okay, you can install this. I have installed it, so otherwise you can just click install here. Now, once you install, what you can do is you can actually come here and right click, open with file server. So once you run it, there you go. Of course, the good thing of this file server is that you don't have to, the moment you save, right, this thing will automatically update it. Let's say, for example, I want the earth to be bigger. I will say 256. 256. You see the moment I save it, put it on the side here, see, you see the moment I save this file, yeah, you just updates on its own. This is the beauty of the five server. Take note, the earlier one is that I have running in this one, which is the file path. This one is actually you have a proper URL. Yes, local server. Yep, this is how you can actually start to develop your software here, your app here. Of course, if you don't like the VS Code, you can always use some other tools that you preferred. Okay. Now, few things you have to take note. I need you to take care to really remember the basic structure of the HTML, and you can start doing your assignment with this, right? I will continue with the next video, like how to do the version control and then how to upload this, right, in a short while.